it's Chelsea. So I'm really excited. It's January 6th and I was trying to decide, do I want to do a December favorites or do I want to do a like all year? Because like sometimes I don't do monthly favorites. If there aren't a ton of things that are new that I've tried that I want to tell you guys about, I'm not gonna make a video because it's gonna be like one thing and that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I was like, do I want to do December or do I want to do overall 2015? And I thought that sounded like way more fun. So I pulled things like from eyes and lips and skincare, and all my favorite things are the things I've been using religiously that I would love to show you guys, and tossed it onto my desk. So pretty much, if you're all set for the video, stay tuned. Oh, there she is, hitting that highlight. Whew, yes. Praise him for the highlight. So first we're gonna start off with skincare. So I want to like keep this like notched down for like skincare, face, eyes, lips, bronzers, whatever. So the first thing is skincare. And I've always had problem skin from when I was like super young. So finding a cleanser that was pretty much acne intended or, you know, or was made to help prevent acne is something I need. Obviously it's super important. So I did a lot of research and I like using things that are without chemicals as much as I can. So African black soap came up in the research, and sorry my nose is so itchy. Why? So I got a pound of it from Amazon. I kind of took a leap of faith and was like, all right, well, we'll try it. It wasn't too expensive. I think it was about 12 bucks. So at least if it didn't work out, I could probably share it with others since, you know, it's just an overall like soap. So this is like a small little, I cut off into little pieces so I don't have to like waste it all. This is the small little hunk. So this is the black soap, and then you obviously activate it with water and wash the face. And it really has been helping with at least keeping my acne either at bay or helping to prevent new breakouts. The second thing, my favorite thing, I always tell everyone, please do this, is toner. Please use toner. So this is by Formula 10. I've been using this toner for a really long time now. I used to use it back when I was in, I think I was in high school was the first time I started using it, and then college I didn't. And then now my adult life, I'm back to using it. And it's really great. One, this is, as you can see here, the acne treatment one with salicylic acid, and it's really great for after you wash your face. It really gets down deep in your pores and gets out all the other dirt that's harbored down in your pores that you can't see and you think you've already washed off with your facial cleanser. That's what toner is. Toner does. So it gets all the dirt out and also keeps your pores nice and closed and snatched. So moisturizers are the name of the game, and it's funny because I actually am quite oily in my T-zone, including the tops of my cheeks and my chin, but the weather has been super crazy here on the East Coast. So one day it's 60 degrees and then another day it's 30 degrees. I don't know what's going on. So keeping my skin super hydrated has been something that's super important to me. And then I have a couple of them. So at night, my favorite one to use is the Context Restorative night cream, and obviously I've kind of gone crazy on this. Like, it is like literally completely empty. I have to go get some more. I really like this because this is really thick and creamy, and it does feel like it's actually penetrating my skin. And to even go further down into, well, not further down, but to make the moisture even more intense, I add pure rosehip oil to the mix. So I'll do a couple of dollops of the night restorative cream on my face, and then a couple of droplets of the rosehip oil, and it is literally the perfect nighttime moisturizing mask. During the day, there are two moisturizers that I really like to use. These are also from the brand Context, and if you want to know more about them, I actually made a video, so feel free to hop over to that one, and I probably will just like link it below too. So the first one and my favorite one is the Intensive Daily Moisturizer, and the great thing is these have SPF 15 in them, and then I ran out of this one because I used it religiously, and the other one is just the oil-free daily moisturizer. So it's great because they have two options for different skin tones, or a skin combination oily or normal to dry. So whichever one you are, they have something for you, which is great. These have very little scent to them, and the moisture does penetrate, which is so nice. So to keep my face moisturized during the day, I showed this in my last couple videos or maybe my last one video, but I've been using this throughout the year. This is the Vitamin Hydrating Mist by First Aid Beauty. So I bought this because my skin was going through some major dry spells. I was like, is this like, am I the Sahara Desert? Is that what's going on here? Because I'm confused. What is going on? So I bought this, and this has really helped me during the day to just keep my face really hydrated and moisturized, and it's great to keep in your bag and just kind of mist and refresh, you know, during the day. Why not? And then lastly for skincare, and I just got into it this year because I don't really have bags under my eyes. I'm very blessed with that, and I don't also have dark circles, but I do understand the importance of taking care of areas on your face, or your whole face, but specifically areas on the face where the skin is really thin, and that's the eye area. So also from Context, I use the Vitamin C All Day Eye Cream. I use that in the morning and the night. So in the morning I do this after I moisturize, right before I prime, and then at night after I moisturize I'll put this on. And I think if anything, it's probably keeping, you know, the tugging, which I don't mean to tug a lot, but sometimes I do instinctively, at bay, and keeping that skin nice and tight. For the face, I have actually tried 4 primers this year, and they're all fine, but I haven't found one I love. I think I'm probably gonna go next get the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, the step 1, and try that. Just because I haven't found one I love, so I haven't tossed that in there. But for foundations, the 2 that I use religiously, either together or separate, was the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I am in N128. Now I know they have the new HD, or is it like Ultra HD? Can't keep up. Foundation, which I probably will be trying. And the other one that I really loved was the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, and this is in Barcelona, medium number 4. These are great. This one I like, but I do feel like I have to put maybe 2 coats of this on versus the NARS All Day for me. With, you know, one whole pump, I'm good for my whole face. It's pretty medium to full coverage. This I feel like is a little bit like, just a little bit less coverage, but these 2 together, holy bananagrams, are freaking amazing. So if you have these 2, try them together. Literally, the finish is flawless. I am obsessed. I love it so much. For concealers, I feel like you guys already know. Now, I just got the LA Girl, so I'm trying it out, and maybe I'll put that in favorites. Maybe I won't. I don't know, but probably, because it's really great. But the one I used prior to that was the Rimmel Match Perfection, and this is in 240. This is the 2-in-White Concealer and Highlight. I use this for everything, all things highlight and concealer over my face, and it's great. I love the applicator. It's similar to the LA Girl. It's just super thin and super easy to apply because you have a directional point, you know what I mean? And I don't need a brush, which is kind of nice. I mean, I brushed to blend it, but not to apply it, so that's nice. For powder, again, I've tried quite a few different powders this year. I have the e.l.f. HG powder and the LA Girl powder, but that's white. It has a lot of silica in it, so any flash, hot mess under the eyes, you know what I'm talking about. But the one I consistently been going back to has been the Airspun that's not it. Airspun powder, and I got this one in Honey Beige. I picked one up from Walmart, super inexpensive, but it's pretty finely milled, and it gets the job done, and I like the way it turns out, so yes for that. Again, for contour, I feel like you guys already know, but maybe not. I was in between 2. First, I was originally using the e.l.f. Blushed and Bronzed. Blushed and Bronzed. Like, it's over there. I don't feel like getting it. Either Blushed and Bronze or Blushed and Contour Kit. I cannot talk today. For a while, for like a really long time. But then I got the Sleek Face Contour Kit in Dark. And you guys know this. I use it like nobody's business, obviously, because I've hit pan. But the highlight is great. I'll show you what the highlight looks like. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little bit more, there you go. Golden, orangish undertone. So it's great, but it's not a super universal one because it is a little bit of an orangish undertone. But the contour color is awesome. I wear it on top of my cream contour. I'm wearing it today, of course, today. And yeah, it's great. Lastly, for bronzers, again, you know, I use these products all the time, but that just means I actually really like them and I'm not just switching between tons of them. For bronzer, I love the Sienna Meringue. I like it because it is baked and you can see that there's a mix of multiple different bronzing colors in it. And also the pan is freaking huge. Yes, it's broken. Don't come for me. It's fine because it still works. This color is Sienna Meringue. It is from KIKO Cosmetics. I am not sure if you can get this still, but I do think on the website there is one very, very similar to it. Pretty inexpensive, and it just works really, really well, and it's very blendable, which is nice. Blushes. This one, I have a mix of 3 different ones. So one that I used a ton of was Angel by NYX. I really like this one because it's a simple, light baby pink. Nothing crazy about it, but it does transform, which is pretty nice, especially if you are mixing it with contours and bronzers. It really can change to another color, which is really awesome. Obviously love it because I hit pan on that. My other all-time fave is the Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper Blush, and this is Por Vida. And I love this one because it looks crazy, crazy intense in the pan, and sure, yeah, it can get to that point, but honestly, just a little bit goes a long way. Even that was like, that little splotch is probably like too much. See that? It's super gentle and super light on the face. It just looks kind of crazy in the pan, but this is freaking huge. I mean, look at this size of this blush compared to this one. It's huge. And so you're paying for what you get, and I definitely will be picking up a few more in the future. My last favorite blush is by Colourpop, and this is Quarters, and this is a satin. So it looks like this. I use this almost every single day, and I really like it because it is such a neutral color. I love that. It is like a little bit of that bronzy, and for like my skin tone, it's just a natural pick-me-up. Makes me look a little awake and refreshed. And I will say, I know a lot of people are like, oh, these like are not, you know, they say they're not cream blushes on the website, but it's not a powder blush, I know. But if you use a stippling brush, they apply beautifully. It's just one of those products that you have to play with and you have to get used to it, so that way you know how to use it the best for you. I was like you in the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this consistency. Why is everyone freaking out about it? But then I tried it and I was like, oh, I got it. Okay. Okay, for eyes, I haven't purchased a palette in so long. But I was really excited about this one because when I saw it in store, I was like, Gorgeetas, I need to have you in my life. Okay, thanks. So I am talking about the Anastasia Self-Made palette. So I just dip my finger right in there. Well done, Chelsea. And it is this one. Absolutely stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. And there's so many colors in this palette that you can do literally every look, like ever. So if you wanted a palette that you could just travel with, I'd say this one because the size is really great. You can toss it in your makeup bag and you're good to go. Also, these shadows are so creamy. It's insane, and it's great because you don't need to have like a base underneath them if you don't want to. I mean, I do because I like the intensity, you know. But you don't have to, and it's really actually pretty inexpensive for what you get. My favorite eyeliner that I've used this year, which I actually do have like a list. I have like a running list on my phone. Let me know if you guys do this too. You have a running list in your phone of beauty products that you want to try. That's besides the point. But anyway, my favorite eyeliner this year has been the NYX black eyeliner. So there is a vinyl and there's a matte. And I'm assuming this is vinyl because it's not marketed matte. But it's really great because you get a really good handle on it, which is nice. A really good handle, a nice long tip, and it kind of doesn't splatter everywhere. A lot of liquid liners, literally like you put them on and it's just like the felt liner is too, it's not felt liner, the brush is too long or it's too short and you don't have enough control. This is nice because you have a lot of control because the handle is really long on it. Let's do brushes because I only have 3. One brush that I really love is the Morphe G30 brush, which it looks like this. extremely tapered end. And I like it because you can really get in there, like if you have your finely milled powder and you're trying to, you know, bake under your cheekbones, you could do that. You can also like contour right down the middle of your nose or on the side of your nose. This is a universal brush, so, and it's in the gunmetal collection. Definitely pick it up. Obviously it's Morphe, it's pretty inexpensive, and you can use it for so many things, which is so awesome. Another brush I was loving, I bought this brush set actually from eBay, and it was like the kabuki brush set. So you get 5 big face kabuki brushes, and then you get 5 like smaller, skinnier brushes that you can use for either your face or your eyes. One of the brushes in it is this. It's a pointed crease brush, which I love because you really can get in there and define or cut a crease. So I love that. And my last brush is the Morphe 509. I love this brush for multiple different things. One, I love it for highlighting under the eye if you want to do that. Two, most recently I've been using it to highlight, yes, highlight for the gods. Yes, cheeks. It is so good because it's fluffy, but it's also still a bit dense. It holds the color in there, which is nice. And yeah, it's amazing. Pick it up. If you see it somewhere, pick it up. Next for lips, I only have one lip liner, and but I use it literally all the time. It's the NYX, let's see, retractable lip liner in Natural. I love this lip liner because it is perfection under literally every liquid lipstick, because I can't talk. Also on its own too, and it's super creamy. So it looks like that. Literally use it with everything, and it's very inexpensive. Like, you can't beat it, pretty much, you know? Liquid lipsticks, duh, I have like a ton of those suckers, but the ones I found myself, I was really thinking about it, I was like, okay, I could either do a ton or the ones I really wore all the time. And then I did that, I was like, all right, so that's good. So Nymphadora is like obviously one of the first ones. I did a review on LA Splash Cosmetics, feel free to take a look at that. But I use this liquid lipstick like it's nobody's business. I wore it like for months straight, literally months straight. It was like my everyday liquid lipstick, and it looks like that. It's right above Natural. My other one is Jeffree Star Unicorn Blood. I love it. This is that purple, that's it, that's the word. Perfect blue based red. Obviously holiday time is perfect. I wore it every time I went to an event or out for the night. That is Unicorn Blood, and it's coming out a little bit redder here on screen, but it definitely is like a dark bloody red. And the last one is actually Lime Crime Velveteen in Shroom. Again, this is like the perfect lip. I used this actually in my New Year's video. It looks like that. It's a little bit of like more of like a bronzy brown, which is really pretty. For mascaras, you guys already know I use like the same mascaras. So it's Miss Mega Rock and then just the regular Miss Mega together on my top lashes. And also during the year, I really was loving the Perversion mascara by Urban Decay. It's just expensive AF. Holy crap. Alright, so I kind of flew through that, and that is it. Again, I really want to say thank you for watching my videos. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe. Button is down below me, and I will have more videos coming out. I'm super excited to film for you guys. If you have any requests, feel free to drop the line below, and also tell me your top 3 favorite things that you were loving in 2015. And until next time, see you guys.